Spinning is Wake is angel talk, or it shows you how you do not put semantic meaning into your angel talk. And so it made the book doing that. You could say it's literally angel talk.
Well, it's many things at the same time.
It can be what?
Prophetic, angel talk. It has many levels. It's also
it's the completion of mortar, social mortar. The completion of social mortar with the making you aware of your word power included. And North Fry is pretty good talking on the level of word power in Joyce. He keeps it simple.
And once I asked Ian why was he presenting himself in English and not in Chinese, for example, which is the most spoken language. But now I think it is because English became the language of the new medias that Joyce was already somehow feeling that, and Marshall McLuhan.
That's right. McLuhan said that he would ask the young people, why is rock and roll performed better in English? Why is it the language that the hits go around the planet in? Doesn't go around the you can't get a Chinese rock and roll song out there. It's in English. And you know what he would say? They go, I don't know. And he'd say, because it's measured in feet. Now, you know about that kind of poetic description of meter? Do you know the phrase iambic pentameter? Iambic, the iambic pentameter is how a lot of English poetry is. And it's measured in feet. That's a linguistic term, a grammatical term. So the language is measured in feet.
Oh.
And you dance to rock and roll. McLuhan was making a pun about rock and roll and English as a danceable language because it's measured in iambic pentameter, which is in feet. It's a great pun and it's serious.
Yeah, it's human scale.
So then what?
It's a human scale.
Yeah. And then he wrote an essay in 1954, English as the control tower of human communication, showing the importance of English as a language. It's a, they say it's very hard to translate, very hard to learn because it's so, complex or something. You've heard other cultures say that. It's hard to learn English. Well, it's like Finnegan's Wake compared to other languages. Way more complex. So it is more appropriate to the complexities of the tactile global theater.
Yes. Yes, it's actually the language of the new tribe.
Right, but we would say that's the TV body. Mm-hmm. Eric McLuhan put a book out in 1999 after the internet was around for a while. And he says Spanish is more appropriate to the internet. So the idea that English, as McLuhan said, would be the control tower of human communication is maybe being phased out by Web 2.0. And it doesn't apply to the chip body. It applies to the TV body, but not the chip body. So that remains to be seen how big Spanish becomes.
No, but I don't think it has this vitality.
That's right. So in the end, I'm just pointing out what Eric said.
Mm-hmm.
That the internet favors it's a proprioceptive medium, so it favors a proprioceptive language like Spanish. The phrase of mastery in Spanish is, I know it as if I'd given birth to it. Mm-hmm. Now, giving birth to it is an ionic idea if you believe that when you speak, you're creating something. You're creating realities. You're birthing realities. Then you would speak like a Spanish person. I know it as if I'd given birth to it. That would be an ionic effect. and ionic knowledge, ionic knowing. So that's we're watching that. We're going to see if English maintains its power. You're betting on English right now, but others are betting on Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, it could change to thought transference, which is what Ion was trying to do on melting titanium. Use the electric medium for the thought transfers, and that's the fourth phase that Joyce said.
Yeah.
That's pretty prophetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Babylus. Yeah, from Babylonian to Babylonian to Ionianic. You know, like you got to have Ion. You know, we're playing. We're all digging. Brittany Howard. Then Ion goes, "What nonsense."